Legend goes that Gauri left Shah Rukh while the duo was still dating each other and she came to Mumbai. Shah Rukh came looking for her without knowing where she was in this huge city. On the last day of his stay in the city, a cab guy advised him to go to Aksa Beach. From there, he ferried across to a place called Gurai, and after searching frantically, he managed to track her down when she was standing in the middle of the water. Hello and welcome. I am Koel Puri Ranche and this is an affair to remember. Today, it's the story of my and I'm sure your favorite star too, Shah Rukh Khan and his wife of 19 years, Gauri Khan. But as always, let's begin at the very beginning.
Superstar with a super smart wife. They flaunt their home in an endorsement. They sizzle together on the ramp. They have what looks like the perfect life. But what is the actual Shah Rukh Gauri story? Has it been an easy love story, or is it more than what meets the eye?
प्यार में जिंदगी खूबसूरत लगने लगती है, हर सपना सच लगने लगता है, हर मंजिल बदलने लगती है, हवा का रुख भी बदलने लगता है, रंगों पे नजर पड़ने लगती है और अब लाल रंग भी अच्छा लगने लगता है.
Quite like his films, it all began with the dance for Shah Rukh and Gauri Khan. At the age of 18, Gauri was spotted by Shah Rukh at a party. And quite like his movie Deewana, it was Shah Rukh's persistence which paid off.
कोई ना कोई चाहिए प्यार करने वाला, कोई ना कोई चाहिए प्यार करने वाला, कोई ना कोई चाहिए हम पे मरने वाला.
Shah Rukh would follow Gauri almost everywhere. But the relationship between the two had to be kept under wraps because Gauri's parents wouldn't accept it. Willing to do anything to get her in his life, Shah Rukh entered Gauri's household by posing as Abhimanyu during the girl's birthday party.
My parents were obviously not for it, because so young and then to take a decision to get married and a person who's going to join films and being from a different religion.
Around this time, Shah Rukh was beginning to taste his first success with the TV series Fauji.
क्या यार, जहाँ मेरी किस्मत का फैसला होने वाला है वही मैं नहीं होऊंगा, भाई होता ऐसा.
6 long years into the relationship, but Shah Rukh was still extremely possessive of Gauri. They were tantrums if his girlfriend wore a mini skirt or a swimsuit. Finally, Gauri lost her cool and realized that she wanted to get away without informing Shah Rukh. Gauri needed to understand what is it that she actually wanted.
ये दोस्त फिर मिलेंगे या नहीं, और बस एक ही महीने की तो बात है बाबूजी. इस एक महीने में मैं अपनी पूरी जिंदगी जी लूंगी. क्या आप मेरी खुशी के लिए मेरी अपनी जिंदगी से मुझे एक महीना भी नहीं दे सकते? प्लीज बाबूजी, मुझे एक महीना दे दीजिए.
It was then that Cupid shot that one decisive arrow. Shah Rukh ended up telling everything to his mother. She gave her son rupees 10,000 and advised him to go to Mumbai to get his love back.
दुल्हन उसी की होती है जो डोली में बिठा कर ले आता है. मैंने तुझे तुनतना बजाने के लिए पैदा नहीं किया था. हम उनमें से हैं जो चांद को देखते नहीं, चांद को उठाकर घर पर ले आते हैं. अब जा और इस घर में तभी आना जब बहू तेरे साथ होगी, समझा?
In the youth city, he and his friends kept looking for Gauri, and especially around the beaches. After searching frantically, Shah Rukh managed to track her down. And once the duo saw each other, they embraced and started crying.
सूरज हुआ मध्यम, चांद जलने लगा, आसमां ये हाय क्यों पिघलने लगा, मैं ठहरा रहा ज़मीं चलने लगी, धड़का ये दिल सांस थमने लगी, ओ क्या ये मेरा पहला पहला प्यार है सजना, क्या ये मेरा पहला पहला प्यार है।
SRK Gauri might have resolved their initial issues, but life was only going to get a lot more difficult from here.
बाजीगर मैं बाजीगर, दिल वालों का मैं दिलबर, बाजीगर मैं बाजीगर, दिल वालों का मैं दिलबर, ओ दिल लेके दिल दिया है, सौदा प्यार का किया है, दिल की बाजी जीता दिल हार कर।
Quite a bazigar in real life, SRK moved to Mumbai after his mother's death. The year was 1991. The same year his sister slipped into a deep depression. On one hand, SRK held on to his sister Shehnaz, and on the other, got married with Gauri.
They have dated, they've been in love, then they have had like a dramatic marriage, then they have had their turbulent times, then they have got married, then they have had a great family life, and it's an ideal love story.
Gauri's parents were conservative Hindus. After a much Hindu-Muslim family drama, Gauri's family had to relent to their daughter's request.
जा सिमरन जा, इस लड़के से ज्यादा प्यार तुझे और कोई नहीं कर सकता। जा सिमरन, जा जी ले अपनी जिंदगी, जा बेटा जा।
And quite like the real life, the couple had decided that they would convince the girl's family that their marriage wouldn't be a runaway affair.
ये हमारे बुजुर्ग हैं, हमारे माता पिता हैं, ये पूरी जिंदगी हमको पालते हैं, पोसते हैं, हमको ढेर सारा प्यार देते हैं, ये हमारी जिंदगी के फैसले हमसे बेहतर कर सकते हैं।
Shah Rukh Khan proved to be an extremely normal husband and son-in-law. He was open about his marriage from day one. However, professionally, this Khan chose to tread a dangerous path.
मैं तुम्हें आजाद कर रहा हूं।
Early in his career, SRK chose to play many ambiguous and negative roles.
Sorry,
In 1993, Khan won acclaim for his performances in villainous roles as an obsessive lover and murderer respectively in the box office hits Dar and Bazigar.
Kiran.
In 1994, Khan once again played an obsessive psycho's role in Anjam.
मुझको मेरा प्यारा दे दे, माँ मुझे वो तारा दे दे.
Though the movie was not a box office success, Khan's performance earned him the Filmfare Best Villain Award. In the meanwhile, Gauri began to settle down into new marital life in Mumbai. She secretly wished that Shah Rukh Khan wouldn't be successful.
I was not too happy about him coming to Bombay, and actually I didn't even know when he became a star. Like, it was like it was very shocking for me firstly to be here and films and everything. It was very, very difficult, and I actually didn't want his films to do well. I thought if they flop, I should go back to Delhi. Because when you're so young, and I got married when I was 21, and films and what happens and everything was so new that for me it was like, no, nothing should run and everything should flop, all his films.
Shah Rukh and Gauri do complete each other. Here is what keeps them bound to each other even after 19 years of marriage.
The going wasn't always so good for Shah Rukh. After two great hits in 1995, after Karan Arjun and Dilwale Dulhania Le Jayenge, came a massive slump in 1996. This was a disappointing year for Khan, as all his movies released that year failed to do well at the box office. The losses of 1996 proved to be the lull before the storm. In 1997, SRK not only returned with Subhash Ghai's super hit Pardes, he also made new friends. Juhi Chawla and Aziz Mirza were not just his teammates of Yes Boss. They were all going to dream together. But Gauri was still there, dreaming for her man, guiding her man like before and more. Shah Rukh Khan was working with Yash Chopra for the second time. Gauri suggested that they use Shamak, her trainer, as the choreographer. And the suggestion resulted into an extremely fresh and super hit choreography of Dil To Pagal Hai.
अरे भोली सी सूरत आंखों में मस्ती दूर खड़ी शर्माए आए हाय एक झलक दिखलाए कभी कभी आंचल में छुप जाए आए हाय मेरी नजर से तुम देखो तो यार नजर वो आए.
In 1999, Shah Rukh turned producer when he set up a production company called Dreams Unlimited with Juhi Chawla and director Aziz Mirza. The first two of the films he produced and starred in, Fir Bhi Dil Hai Hindustani and Ashoka, were box office failures.
तुम्हारे ये इशारे हम तो दीवाने हैं तुम्हारे.
However, his third film as producer and star, Chalte Chalte, proved a box office hit.
तुम्हारे ये इशारे किसका है ये तुमको इंतजार में होना देख लो इधर तो एक बार में होना.
In 2004, Khan set up another production company, Red Chillies Entertainment, and produced and starred in Main Hoon Na.
तुमको मिलेगा उतना प्यार में होना किसका है ये तुमको इंतजार में होना देख लो इधर तो एक बार में होना.
अगर किसी चीज को दिल से चाहो तो पूरी कायनात उसे तुमसे मिलाने की कोशिश में लग जाती है.
In 2007, Farah and Shah Rukh Khan worked together again under the banner of Red Chillies. However, the producer this time was none other than Gauri Khan.
Make some noise and say
mind of her own. She's really she usually can decide what she wants. I remember earlier, whenever I've spoken to her or joked about work, she says she's busy doing a lot of things. She's managing a whole house, she's managing kids. That's a 24-hour job. They always say that there's a woman behind a successful man. Gauri is that force.
This is the story of two teenagers from Delhi who fell in love with each other passionately. These teenagers didn't care about the religion they belonged to and the money they didn't have. This also is the tale of two grown-ups who stuck it out together when the going wasn't good.
Who remembers birthdays?
I do.
She does.
Who decides a family holiday?
I do.
She does.
Who starts a fight?
We both do.
I don't.
Who
She
makes
does.
up? She does. Then, who
Okay, I
makes
do.
up?
He does.
No, we actually don't have a fight.
Yeah, actually
never
not.
fight. It's been many years I've known her, I never fight. We never fight.
And now, when their life looks bigger than 70 mm itself, we say it is quite an affair to remember.
At the touch of love, everyone becomes a poet, it is said. And looking at Shah Rukh and Gauri smile at each other, one can't help but feel their love. Well, this is all I have for you this week, but do tune in next week for another episode of An Affair to Remember. Bye-bye.